We are about to enter the next section of the story, but we've just had an optional objective. Confront Officer Whitaker. Let's see what he's got to say.
You two seem to be enjoying yourselves.
Just having a little fun with our fellow dispatcher.
Don't worry, I'm sure the kid has a sense of humor. It's just a little blue hazing. And he's an OCP stooge anyway.
You're not going soft on us, are you, Murphy?
OCP is never to be trusted.
That's what I'm saying.
You know that he runs tobacco with a stack of papers every time you two talk, right? He's a rat.
We're just looking out for you, Murphy.
Yeah. I don't trust OCP. Nobody should. OCP are cockroaches. That's all you want out of a Robocop game, fan service and heavy artillery. Jeremy, when we get into the combat, I want to show you the gun. I want to show you the gun. It's ridiculous now. On my living room wall, I have a big black and white print of Ed 209 and Dick Jones. Punk. That is nice.
All right. The situation at the bank was contained in a relatively smooth fashion. So what did we learn from it?
When it's their money on the line, OCP will send Robocop, the entire SWAT team, and a bunch of Ed 209s that actually work.
Anything else?
Wendell Antonowski no longer deals with the street vultures.
That's right. There's been a rift in their midst, and I want to know why.
Spike has proven to be talkative under suitable conditions.
That's why I want you all to head to the city and do some actual police work. We need to find Spike. The attack on OCP Bank was a desperate move. I'm sure there's plenty of theories floating around. So we need to listen to what the streets are saying to find where the vultures are hiding.
I know someone versed in street talk.
Talk to him. And, oh, I almost forgot. Murphy, once you're downtown, the old man wants to meet with you.
Oh, the old man himself? What an honor.
Yeah, he's the closest Detroit has to real-life royalty. Maybe for saving him all that money, he'll knight you or something.
Enough. Head downtown, ask around, and most importantly, find Spike.
Hello, Hills, brother. Welcome again. Yes, I am doing great, Hills. Hope you are too as well. Hope you're having a great day.
Over here. You wouldn't want to make the mayor of Detroit wait, would you?
Oh, lads, this is the mayor of Detroit. He's a sniveling little rat.
May I help you, Mr. Mayor?
Oh, it's me who's gonna do the helping. You know John Mills, I presume. The OCP puppet who's gunning for my seat as mayor. I've heard from a reliable source that he's planning to make you the highlight of his election bid. Judging by your expressive face, he hasn't talked to you about it yet, huh? That's what I figured. What a slimy bastard. Using your image to influence the good people of this city. And without your consent? That's clearly something that I would never do. But you know that I've always appreciated what you're doing for our city, right? So, the real question is, what are we gonna do about it together?
Nothing.
I would like to hear his arguments.
Just be careful. He's a snake oil salesman that will say whatever it takes to gain your support. I need to go. Campaign season is busy, but let me leave you with one word of advice. Whatever you do, make it clear that you are not siding with Mills. You can be sure that they'll twist your every word and use it against you. That's what OCP does. Thanks for the talk, Robocop. Say no to Delta City. Vote for the neighborhoods. Vote for Kuzak.
Thing is, though, I don't know if this is actually the same guy from the movies, but if it's meant to be, he's a melt, a wet flannel, a wet worm, a cockroach. He just wants to further his political career. He's willing to do a deal with drug dealers of Nuke to allow them to place Nuke on the city as long as they don't do other crime while he's getting elected and to further his political campaign. Nobody's a good guy. That's what I like about it. Aside from the police force. Robocop is the only good guy in this area, and his workmates. It's so good. Right. I love his guy walking in big plastic suit look when he moves. It's the little things. Jeremy also, I mentioned this last stream. He walks similar to C-3PO because they've got very similar costumes. Right, where we headed? Downstairs, let's go.
Robocop is getting face-to-face with the old man himself? I'd tell him all about how the OCP is fucking us over.
No, you wouldn't. You wouldn't say a word if you...
How are you feeling after the incident at the bank?
Who gives a shit? I heard that you're heading to the city. Once you're out there, I want you to check one apartment for me. There's suspicion of domestic terrorism and corporate espionage, so expect a warm welcome.
Should I assume hostility from the suspect?
I assume you'll find sensitive data there. Look for it thoroughly and make sure it comes straight back to my hands. Tenement across the street from the arcade, apartment 12. Now go, I've got to prepare for a meeting.
Oh, we're not...
Remember, if you won't take care of it, another cop will have to. Another cop that isn't quite as resistant to deadly surprises as you are.
This guy's a rat. Yeah, I wonder if we're going back to the same semi-open world. I'll track domestic terrorists. I wonder if we're going back there. I kind of hope we are, because now that we've got the icon upgrades on the map, we'll be able to find any missed loot. No, it's not. Different area. The noise, lads, the footstep noise is iconic. Spike's trial. Wait, lads, we're 47 experience off getting the slow-mo upgrade. Let me check the map. Spike's Haystacks there. Oh, look. We've got a lot of quests here. Serve and protect 2 objectives. Yeah, look, see. If we had had the map upgrade on the very first... I think it would have been hard to get the map upgrade because you didn't have that many skill points. But it actually shows you where all the serve and protects are. That's fantastic. Right, where's this? It's there. Tell you what we'll do. Let's go and do the serve and protects. Let's do this side quest. And then we can always go there and do the main quest. That's the plan. I love how Robo just always burns the tires off leaving. I know that's awesome because it's also a little thing in the movie when Alex Murphy's human and he gets in the car for the first time with Lewis. He does that, and then when she's trying to figure out who Robocop is, she witnesses Robocop get in the car and burn the tires, and it's all those little things does she realize that it's actually Alex Murphy. How amazing would it be to work on a Robocop game and have Peter Weller actually come in to read the lines? Do you know, it's going to sound weird, right? But I think Peter Weller is such a handsome guy. And when you see him get destroyed and made into Robocop, it makes it even that much sadder. But I'll also love how Lewis is like, I find her really attractive. And I was saying to everybody in the chat earlier on in the stream, I googled her, the actress now. She's 73 years old and she's an absolute stunner. She's 73 and she's stunning. Right, let's go. So hold on. Why has the quest objective changed? I want to be this one. And we'll do these protect and serves. There's one around the corner.
I hate the day shift.
Damn. It's this. What's wrong with this? No parking. There we go, we leveled up. Oh my god. Our slow motion is going to be wild when we get a chance to use it. There will be trouble on the double. Right, so we need this item, this information from here. Don't know whether we're going to get into some combat or not, we'll see. Apartment 12. It's upstairs. Let me just quickly check down. Dear cat helper, stop feeding the cats in the basement. They shit all over the place.
Daddy, what was that?
Go back to your room, sweetheart. It's just someone on the staircase.
Any of these rooms actually have a door numbers? I know it's upstairs again. Just checking for nuke. Reach. Nobody here. Trap detective disarm complete. Perfect. This week, storage bill, pick up cat food, take the fishmonger statement. Pizza. Lads, I had pizza for the first time in about 3 months at the weekend. It was good. It was very good. A cardboard box filled with documents irrelevant to the case. Electronic components, nothing suspicious. I mean, I think it's a bit suspicious when you go into a house and there's electronic components lying about. Like, well, why would you do that unless you're building like a sweet gaming rig? Okay, that moves. Right, before we... Yeah, we'll do this. Rental invoice for what? Storage unit. Storage number 17. Detroit, Michigan. 4553 for 3 months. $210 with tax. $210 with tax for 3 months. That's a good price. A real good price. We got a free new skill point. Oh, you can find OCP trading discs to give you free skill points. That's nice.
So OCP is ordering you to break into the apartment of a reporter they don't like? Any comment before I write a story on that?
I am here to investigate domestic terrorism.
OCP sent you to my safe house because they want to know what I have on them after the bank incident.
I assume there is more if you cannot store everything here. I found a rental bill for a locker in a storage facility.
Make up your mind. First you let me go at the bank, and now, when I'm actually starting to figure out what the OCP scam is all about, you show up and ruin this. Do you want to help OCP avoid liability?
I want to help her.
Your evidence is invalid if you obtained it illegally.
I don't collect it for the court. I won't win against OCP there. It turns out I was right. That thing that OCP plans to do with charging residents of Old Detroit with additional costs, it is a loophole. It will lead to the illegal expulsion of thousands of people if you help OCP silence me.
Explain.
Not so fast. I need to be able to trust you first. At the bank, you proved that you are more than just a tool programmed to obey OCP, but now, the stakes are higher.
What is it that you expect?
Since you're here, I fully expect someone from OCP to go and check my locker. I need to protect what's inside, but there's a meeting I need to keep an eye on. Too much depends on it.
I will not be involved in the smuggling of contraband.
There's nothing illegal about my request. I need only one box from there. The one with the inscription Bakery on the corner. The rest you can leave to OCP to pick up. I needed to spring clean my out-of-date documents anyway. Call me once you secure the box.
Okay. Punk says 90s prices. Jesus. These are 90s prices. That's a bargain and a half. That phone, comically huge, or just me know that Jeremy, that phone was massive. That phone was built for Robocop's massive cranium. Almost as if she knew he'd come here and find that phone. Right. Now, there was another place we wanted to go, was the toilet. Just in case. You never know what you'll find in a toilet. I'm not being funny, right? But does she really live here? Because it's a bit of a shithole. Journalism mustn't be good pay in Detroit. I like how people steal things and then just leave them on the floor. Speaking of stealing things, the intro to Robocop 2 is phenomenal. When you see that old lady get robbed, and then you see the guy who robbed her get robbed, then you see everybody, it's so good. And then they're going to spend the money on Nuke. It's so good. It just sets the tone. Now, we've got a skill point to spend. I don't know where I'm spending this. I would like the enhanced dash, but I don't think it's great because I'm not really bothered about safe cracking. I'm thinking I'm probably going to go for damage resistance. I don't think we need psychology. Highlights favorable dialogue options. Lowers? Nah. If we do go engineering, we do get chip modification bonus, which is nice. However, I think I want to start going into armor simply because of the damage reduction. I don't think the vitality is that great. Combat's not really good either. Shockwave, reload and strike, or enhanced shockwave. Now we're going with armor. So shield's a toggleable thing for a short time. Yeah, let's become the true Robocop. We're going to be a walking tank. Now, let me quickly check something. This way. There's something going on over here.
I'm telling you, she was looking straight at me, like I was the only man on the planet.
I know. She's the reason I blew my paycheck.
Sounds like a woman with great talents. It's on the roof. Oh, lads, it is. It's the same map as where we were before. It just looks so different in the daytime. Because we've been up here before. But at night. Unauthorized garbage disposal. Brother, is this guy at it again?
Littering is against the law.
It's an act of revenge. I was loyal and she betrayed me.
Trouble in a relationship is no excuse for littering.
What? I mean my boss. She fired me after all these years, so I'm spreading confidential papers. Let everyone know the fraud her company is up to.
Yeah, we can't let people get away with that.
You can go, but remember, revenge results from weakness. Forgiveness requires strength.
Yeah, sure. Have it your way.
Yeah, we don't like people who fraud, lads. Cockroaches. As much as I dislike litter, lads, I do dislike littering. There's something about seeing somebody litter that angers me greatly. Back when I was pretty young, and me and my best mate were going for a drive in the car, and it was in his car and he was driving, and we were parked on a well, we weren't parked. We were waiting in traffic on like a highway, and somebody just started throwing McDonald's things out the car. What's wrong with people? Bro, just keep it in your car and put it in a bin. It's not rocket science. Absolute dickheads. But my mate used to have like quite significant anger problems. Not anger problems in anything that was really detrimental, but when he saw injustice, it like sent him over the edge. And we were in this car and we chased this car down. And my mate started shouting out the window. I was like, mate, just chill out. Like, just chill, Winston. But I think the person that threw the rubbish like got the message. Although they still technically littered because nobody else picked it up. What I would have liked to do in hindsight was run out the car before the traffic started moving and quickly pick it up and throw it back through the window. Absolute cockroaches. Why do you want to wallow in your own filth? It's disgusting. Right, wait there. Sorry, we're getting sidetracked again. There's another thing to do here. Park in front of a fire hydrant? Nah. Issuing tickets is the game. Bad parking is to blame. Boom. Next. There's one to my left and right, we're going to head this direction. It annoys me to see pizza boxes, KFC, etc. in beauty spot car parks. Punk. When you go to a fast food place or a car park that's got a fast food place next to it, there's bins everywhere, lads. Like there must be a bin every 12 foot, and people still throw it on the floor.
Toss a coin into the fountain?
Waste of money, honey. Someone will steal it before you make a wish.
There's something going on here. Ah. No swimming. Bathing, it's a violation. Get your stank ass feet out of that pond.
Entering the fountain is strictly prohibited.
But I'm not even fully in, just my feet.
It makes no difference.
But you will have to pay the total value of the ticket.
This is so unfair.
You can't be putting your stank ass feet in fountains. I mean, what do you expect? There's a river here. The river's probably dirtier than your feet, but look, it's even got its own access. No excuse. No excuses whatsoever. Right, we've got one last one to do, which is this way and then to the right. And then the last one after that is right next to the main quest. Or the side quest that we're doing. Checkmate. Why aliens taught us to play chess and why you should always be leery of chess players playing in the park. Poison plants. Aliens are poisoning plants in the city. They will soon wilt as the fountain spreads deadly bacteria. Hidden message. The mayoral election is a smokescreen. Get special glasses that will let you read the election posters are really saying. Quite the conspiracy. So it's past these ladders. And then on the right. They drive to watch the deer and munch on their food. It annoys me. Oh, sorry. I get what you mean by beauty spot car parks. See, we do have beauty spot car parks, but not really where I live, because where I live, there's not too many like beauty spots. But I know when you go to the Lake District and stuff, they do have beauty spot car parks. And yeah, people who litter in beauty spots are pure scum. Like when you go on, we have National Trust protected parks where you can go and it's like upkept. It's upkept by the government in certain funding, and you go to these places and they're absolutely beautiful places of nature, and people just want to ruin it. I just don't understand it. These people, I truly think these people should be taken out back and shot. Be no loss. Defacing campaign posters.
You are committing an act of vandalism.
Yeah, did the guy from the poster send you?
Compliance with the law has no political affiliation.
Have a warning.
I will not issue a ticket at this time, but remember, dreams are difficult to build and easy to destroy.
You know nothing
True.
about politics, but thanks anyway.
Listen, mate. You nearly destroyed your future. That could have shot you. Right, where are we headed? Follow the back alleys through, and that'll get us to the last one. 100% that, give us more experience, and then we can go and find her unit.
Is that true? Mary has to close a restaurant?
2 words. Delta City.
Delta City. There should be a thing around here. It's on my left. Might be these guys. I mean, I kind of think we should just let...
Smoking is dangerous, not to mention illegal.
I don't give a shit about either.
No excuse. Mate, you're smoking in a petrol station, you absolute moron.
Then you must suffer the consequences.
No one in this country values independent thinkers anymore.
Independent thinkers. Jesus. Brain dead thinkers. See, that was worth level up. Right, now, how do we... Question. How do we activate the shield? So we need the options menu. Gamepad. Control scheme. Ability shield. Hold B. No, press B. Press B is the ability shield. Right, okay, that's perfect. As I feel in the space of an hour, we've just got all the skills that's going to make us overpowered. I love it. And I think there's going to be some action here. I bet you these guys are already here. Cheers for that, punk B.
Man, it's Robocop.
So what? We're just sitting here enjoying the moment. Nothing suspicious. Right, officer?
Shouldn't we give the fellas the signal?
We should just shut up and smile like the exemplary citizens that we are.
Okay. We've got an ambush. We'll take some incriminating evidence.
Are you lost, officer? I can show you the exit if you want.
I can't wait to kill these guys. Storage wars.
Trouble with the lock.
Seems that I forgot the key, but,
You will tell your story at the station.
Are you sure you have enough seats in your car to take us all?
If you do not come quietly, I will not need any.
Oh, he didn't say the thing. Come quietly, or there will be trouble. Oh my god, the slow-mo is amazing. Take a nap. I'll just put the shield on. Who's... Boom, boom, boom! Lads, we are unstoppable. We can't be stopped. We can't be stopped. This game's too good. It's too much fun. That's my criticism of this game, is it's too much fun. I'm having too much of a good time. OCP related. That's it. Samantha's personal belongings got it. Let's go. Oh no. Oh, we have to take them. Got him. Take that. Just want to check for any more open storage lockers for any loot. That'll do. Perfect. Another thing which I think is pretty funny is in Robocop 2 when they reprogram him and he's like super nice. It's pretty hilarious. The air smells wonderful. I don't know if he says that, but he says something along those lines. What a wonderful morning, Lewis. These guys aren't getting it.
Well, well, well. Looks like Mr. Becker was right. You're up to something behind his back. These things are supposed to go to Mr. Becker, I reckon.
Wrong.
What will interest Becker is in locker number 17. The contents of this box are none of OCP's concern.
I'll have to tell Mr. Becker that you have not given us all the material.
I assure you that it will end up worse for you than for me.
That's it, Punk. And now, a word on nutrition. Mate, that scene when the kids are robbing the shop. It's pretty brutal how the kids got away with that. Because they ran away. And now, a word on nutrition.
You're late. Sorry, I had to take a bus. Freaking OCP robots destroyed my car during that bank robbery.
So I'm guessing you have my stuff. Did OCP arrive at the party?
They tracked my location.
Because they trust you so much. Speaking of which, the box. What if I lied about it? Did you ever think of that? There may be a bomb inside or the head of my sworn enemy. Do you want to know what's inside?
Yes.
If there is evidence of a crime, I would like to know it.
Police officer, first and foremost. In the box are my personal belongings. Letters, memorabilia, things that actually matter to me. When you become too tough to hit directly, the scum will try to get to you through your loved ones.
I understand.
So we have even more in common. Once OCP takes care of my old documents, I'll have the space to deal with the Delta City issue and help the people of Old Detroit. You've helped them already, though. Thank you. Ronnie's Grocery. Leave the box there.
Done. Yeah, you're reading rights to a corpse. When he's got... That's an iconic pose. When he's got the guy like that, the baseball dad with a bullet in his head. And he's just reading rights to it. What? It's so good. Now, that's it, main mission time, isn't it? Yeah, it is. It is. Can we... Ah, we can activate with... Oh, no, wait there. What's this? Oh, we've got to deliver the box to Ronnie's. My bad.
What do you mean, $1? It's $23.50.
I'd buy that for $1.
I have Samantha's belongings.
Yes, I'm glad you're helping her. Without that girl, OCP would put us all on the street. Still might. They did a number on a lot of families, hers included. Samantha's mother took it worst. But that's not a story for me to tell. Anyway, leave the box in the back, next to the cat food. She's supposed to pick up everything tomorrow.
You know, another thing I love about the... I think it's mainly Robocop 2. It was the anti-theft commercials. When they've got the... They electrocute anybody that's trying to steal your car. And I'm sure there was one where the They've got the flamethrowers on the side of the car for anyone that's trying to carjack you. It's so good. Right, how do we get here? Deliver the box to Ronnie's. Oh, it's inside of that thing. Jesus, does this guy not just take it off me? There we go. Job done. Optional, check the box. Miss K. Ortiz, they accused you of falsifying evidence because they want to discredit you, but I don't believe them. None of us do. We understand that the media and OCP is one and the same. Your actions will help others to understand it too, so don't let them silence you. Someone has to speak out on our behalf. Someone must stand up against them. There we go. Done. There's buildings with Magnavolt on them in this. That's it. Magnavolt, yeah. Lethal response. It's so good. I think we should actually have that. I know there's a massive problem that it might kill civilians. But I mean, if you could guarantee it wouldn't kill civilians, I don't think people that steal your car deserve to get electrocuted. Just the way it is. Magnavolt. Is this an ambush?
Hey you, the old man is waiting for you upstairs. This entrance to the building is off limits. You have to use the staircase.
They want me dead.
Do you think it's gonna hold his weight?
Doesn't matter. Just old junk that needs recycling.
They're either going to ambush me with an Ed 209, or it's going to be the new thing. The OCP is definitely involved in the body stealing. I can guarantee it. It's going to be like the nuke. The nuke robot.
The old man's waiting. So, it's true what they say. You do have some kind of defect.
Nah. No defects here. Yeah, this looks like a legitimate place to hold a meeting.
Oh, it's good to see you, my boy. Leave us. I want to talk to him in private. You have to excuse me for not getting up. I'm in a rather unfortunate state. You did exceptional work at the bank. I want you to know that I am deeply grateful for your service to OCP and the city of Detroit. See, I grew up in this very apartment.
Maybe not.
Or what's left of it. It used to be a thriving neighborhood. Nothing like what you see right now. I always dreamt of turning it into the most prosperous district in the city. A new heart of Detroit. Can you imagine? Or do you think it's just an old fool's pipe dream?
It's tough because this guy is naturally corrupt because of money. City improvements are welcome, but not at the expense of what he's probably going to do. But let's say that.
I agree with all city improvement plans that have the citizens' well-being in mind.
True.
Glad to know you approve. Delta City's construction is about to start. Finally, the old and frail will be replaced with the new and strong. Decay and death are terrible things. You lose everything you worked for your entire life. But I don't have to tell you what that's like. It really makes me wonder, has the time you spent in that armor been a burden to you?
The only burden it causes is to criminal scum.
I admire your confidence. The real reason I've summoned you here is because I'm worried. I'm aware of your instability problems. and it's not a matter that we can overlook.
Nah.
That's why I've requested to have people look after you. Tell me, how are you finding your evaluations with Dr. Blanche?
I would rather focus on catching the riffraff.
I understand, but sometimes what we want is not what we really need. I can imagine it's not a pleasant experience, but I can't express how much I'd like you to keep at it. I'm sure that becoming a liability is the last thing you'd want. Am I right?
That is correct.
Now we've reached an understanding. Tell me, is there anything I could do to put your mind at ease?
Lewis. It's always Lewis.
My partner has been severely wounded and is being treated at Gibson Memorial Hospital.
I'll make sure she gets the best care there is.
Good.
Thank you.
I have to say, you brought a lot of hope into this old man's heart. Now, excuse me. I'm not supposed to exert myself too much. Doctor's orders. And you can't argue with them.
Can't turn your back on a friend.
Take care of yourself.
No matter if other lives are at stake.
A piece of Detroit depends on your well-being.
Okay, that was interesting. I honestly thought this was going to be an ambush to try and put me out of commission. Because really, even though we were commissioned by OCP, and we were meant to be their next big money-making scheme, because they can't replicate me, we are now a hindrance to them because we're killing crime, and that means there's no need for anything else other than me, and these guys need to sell robots. Is what it is. Yeah, lads, I've always said in games I would always sacrifice the many for the few, if the few were my mates. Simple as that. Just the way it is.
Hey Murphy, are you done with the old man's tea party? Remember to get back in touch with your informer. See if he has any info that could get us back on the biker's lead. Spike is still out there.
OCP wants to raise towers of glass and
Question Pickles.
just not where we
This actually reminds me a bit of Grand Theft Auto 4. GTA 4 wasn't my favorite Grand Theft Auto game until I had time to reflect and play it again. GTA 4 is the best GTA game.
I can't see my FTO anywhere. Could I have his name, please? Over.
It's got the best atmosphere and characters.
Right. So much for my field training.
Ulysses. What's that, brother?
Officer Washington, I will be your field trainer for today. Requesting readiness confirmation.
Yeah, thanks for the offer, but maybe the others are right. I might not really be cut out for field work.
If we live the way others want us to live, what kind of life would it be? Or rather, whose?
It's man spitting facts.
I want to be my own man. Officer Washington reporting for field training.
Good, you have your body armor on. Well done. What about the rest of your gear? Service pistol?
Got it.
Spare ammunition?
Check.
Duty light?
Never part with it.
Good job. Preparation is the most important. So is knowing your surroundings. Are you familiar with this area?
Isn't this the part of the city where it gets really busy like all the time?
Police!
I think that answers my question.
Please! I need your help!
Set the radio to my channel and follow me.
Please.
Roger that.
An officer
Please.
needs to be confident. Straight back, sturdy walk, together with a clear and unshaking voice.
Good. Lads, Robocop spits so many
Officers,
facts.
thank God you're here. I really need your help.
what happened is...
When responding to a request for aid, the first thing is to introduce yourself to the potential victim. Watch and learn. I am Officer Murphy. How do you do, madam?
Well, to tell you the truth...
The second thing is to reassure the victim of their safety. Madam, you do not need to be afraid anymore. We are here to help you.
Yes, but it's not about me.
The third thing is...
I'm quite familiar with the field training manual, so if you don't mind, I'll take over.
What a
Ma'am, could you
legend.
please tell us what happened?
It's my cat, Fortune.
Jesus.
He's missing. Fortune is my biggest treasure. I can't lose him.
Do you have any idea where he might be?
The only place I can think of is the basement. I've also heard some ruckus coming from downstairs today, but the lights aren't working and my eyesight's not so good anymore.
Is it okay for us to investigate the basement?
Yes, it makes an excellent opportunity for low-light training. Let us proceed downstairs.
Is this going to be the basement full of cats?
Good luck down there.
I bet you it is.
For a reason, he really brings
Turn your
Fortune.
flashlight
So
on.
don't you come back without him.
Duty light can be advantageous, but it can also be a liability. Keeping it close to you creates a clear target for the violators. It is good practice to hold the duty light away from your body.
I don't remember reading that in the field manual. Did you get it from a different book?
No, from experience.
True. No match. No match. No match. Door open? Nope. No match. Right, we can't break that down because we don't have access to combat yet.
Hey, I think I just saw the cat. You think I should try to remove these planks?
Yes.
Go ahead.
You've got to give them a when training people, like, you've got to give them the experience.
Wow.
It's so easy to fall into, like, sometimes I do this, like when I'm showing someone how to do something, sometimes mainly with like my lass and stuff, if I'm trying to like show her something or anybody, like, it's very easy to fall into the trap of just going, oh, don't worry about it, baby, I'll just take care of it. But sometimes just let people take care of things themselves because they've become more competent at it, even if
I
they
didn't know
fail.
I had so much strength in me.
You will never know until you try.
Exactly. You will never know until you try.
What was that?
Oh. I thought that was blood. It's just... Is it blood? It is blood. What the hell?
Ah, man, I walked into a mess. And now my shoes are covered in strawberry jam.
Strawberry
When
jam.
chasing a suspect, do not rush head first. Take blind corners as wide as possible. Cuts down on being surprised.
Oh, we're learning a lot here.
The fugitive has left a trail. This time, pace yourself. Do not get out of breath during a foot pursuit. You will need stamina to engage the fugitive later.
You're right. Oh, looks like he stopped by the spilled paint can.
Suspect might be intoxicated.
I used to know these kids who gave their cat stomach medicine to make it loopy.
Is there a moral to that story?
Cats are susceptible to substance misuse.
Really?
Shh. I heard something.
I suppose apparently
I think
cats...
it's coming from the piano.
I know very little about cats, other than I'm not particularly fond of them. I don't dislike them. I'm just indifferent. I'm more of a dog type of guy. But cats like catnip, don't they? It's actually like heroin to them. I can imagine that's the type of substance misuse. Got it. I have
That
the
cat
fugitive.
must be hiding inside. Let me lure it out.
Go ahead.
There it is! It's escaping! Darn it!
Go get him.
It went through here, but that's a very narrow passage. Let's try the door.
You can get through there, bro.
It's locked, but I can try to squeeze through that gap.
Go ahead.
This guy's gonna get his face torn off by a cat.
Okay, here I go. It's actually not as bad as I thought.
You'll be a good officer.
Now, let me get that door open for you. What was that?
It's escaping.
I'm
I have
afraid
two
this time it's a one-way street, Mr. Cat. But where are you hiding?
In there. Hills, I have 2 cats I absolutely love. We had another cat that lived for 22 years. That is epic. She passed a couple of years ago. Condolences, mate. Yeah, one of my best friends. He's got we call him Cat Dad because he's got 2 cats. And I went to his house probably last month. I'd never seen him for a long time. And he was like, I've got 2 cats. He went, one cat is like a ninja. You'll never ever see it because it just likes to hide. And the other cat, he said, she's like a dog. She just likes to come and be like a dog and like get strokes. It was pretty funny. It was pretty funny.
There he is. Oh gosh, Fortune. You look a mess. You think he's all right?
The cat is fine. You can take it back to its owner. I will clean up any remaining mess.
Okay, see you soon.
We did trade Lewis for an 8-year-old kid in a uniform. Not the move I'd make. That is definitely not the move I'd make either. This guy, this guy got introduced pretty early on in the story. He's okay, but he's... Oh, okay. Wait, hold on. But he's just... No, this guy's not fit for police work. You need to have a certain demeanor, and this guy doesn't really have it. Maybe this guy's set for office work, but we'll see. Where's the kid? Oh shit, it was somebody else. Oh damn, we're on a crime scene here. Right, let's have a look. Scan results. Heavy blood loss. No shit. Brain trauma. Bullet wound, top of cranium, fatal.
It's Washington. Do you read me?
Loud and clear. What is your status?
We've got a problem. I'm on the 2nd floor and have a visual on multiple armed suspects entering our location. Most of them are heading your way, but I can hear some
You will not get out of here alive.
Find the most advantageous location. Officer Washington?
Sir.
Keep cool. I am coming up to have your back.
Glad to hear that, sir. Yell that freak!
Take a nap. Oh shit, where'd this guy go? Yo, he gave me the slip. Shoulder barge, look at that. This guy just shot himself in the dick. Going up. Headshot. Beautiful. Out of our 2 cats, One's more like a cat, the other acts more like a dog. She follows me around the house. Oh, does she? My friend was a cat person until he got a guide dog. His retired guide dog died recently and he's just devastated. He wasn't this bad losing his cat. It's a different relationship, it seems. I cried like a baby losing our 22-year-old cat. Well, the thing is though, when you've known something or someone for 22 years, you've got a massive attachment to them. Like, it's the same, like, you know what I mean? It would be like losing a best friend. How do they even get rookies in Detroit? Who's signing on this wall? I know, yeah. Especially since a lot of the police force in this are they're on strike a lot of the time because of OCP. Who's going to join to be the rookie new police officer with zero training going out into crime-infested Detroit? It's insane. No.
I don't think I can hold him off for much longer, sir.
Go on, baby.
We're in, pig.
What is your status?
Charge! No.
I'm hit.
Remain calm. I am here.
Who the Oh, it's him. I was the one on where the enemies were.
Officer Washington, your performance today was impressive.
Thank you, sir. Means a lot coming from you.
Good lad.
You will be fine. It is only a superficial wound.
Oh, we did good. Okay, the kid's got cojones. Damn. I think some people have cats, not dogs, because they're a bit more independent. Dogs are more of a burden. Yeah, I think like dogs do require a lot more looking after than cats, I think. We've got like my lass's friend, she's got 2 cats, and like she can pretty much go on holiday and the cats are okay as long as someone just comes and feeds them because they take themselves out for walks out the cat flap. It's like crazy. Whereas you couldn't do that with a dog. What would a dog do? A dog would it would go mad. For Saturday's lottery draws, the winning lottery numbers are 9, 19, 29, 39, 49, and 59. I thought that might have been a code for a safe, but maybe not. Return to the street. Oh, so we're done here. Okay. Clean up on aisle 5. These apartments are disgusting. Dogs are like children with real personalities. You need to raise them. Cats are like furniture. Cats are like furniture. Yeah. Funny enough, when my lass's friend was on holiday, there was one time my lass couldn't go over and feed the cats. It's just around the corner. So I went and done it. And it's funny because like when I went in, the cats didn't know who I was. And the cats were like this. And running about like scared, hiding under things. Whereas I think if you go into a household with a dog, I think most dogs are generally friendly. I think dogs are not clever enough to often realize. Like I think cats can like, they're quite cautious creatures. Where I think often dogs are more like friendly to anyone unless they've been trained that way. Like our dog, she's anybody's girl. I don't care who you are. She just wants to love you. She's a proper traitor. She's a proper traitor. Anybody that's given her attention, she's your number one. Simple as that. It's more that you can't leave a dog alone. People can just come in and feed your cat. Yeah. Could have been worse. Could have been Dirty John feed their punk. She could have been Dirty John. Dirty John doesn't feed things. Dirty John locks things in a cellar.
Whoa. It's getting so cold.
What's up, Pickles?
Greetings. Waiting for the movie screening.
Just browsing to find which movie would most enhance my nuke experience.
Time to change your ways.
Has working with the police not made you change your ways?
I need to keep up appearances. Otherwise, I wouldn't be much use as an informer, now would I? Nah, tell me. What's the next job for the police's finest duo?
I need information on Spike's whereabouts.
That SOB. I'll never forgive him for what he did to Briggs. Luckily, there ain't much left of the street vultures after the bank heist. They're probably laying low. But now you mention it, I heard about a biker who had a crash near the riverbank just behind the mart. So, your best bet is to check out the scene of the accident, or maybe hit up a nearby mechanic to see if they know anything.
Well, we've met the mechanic.
Any witnesses?
There's this crazy old bum who hangs out around there. He's nosy. Maybe he could help.
You really want justice for Briggs?
We owe him. But it's more about Daniel and Gale. And I think everyone will sleep better once those butchers are taken care of.
Good.
Are you positive that he escaped on the damaged motorcycle?
Not so much on it as with it. From what I gathered, the bike suffered more than just a dent. I'm guessing he must have dragged it to some nearby mechanic to get it back in shape. I think Ben's shop is the closest.
We're definitely going to hit a Ben shop.
Thank you. You have given me all I need.
I know you're busy, but there's something that I need your help with.
I will not be involved in any illegal activity.
That's very presumptuous of you. I just need help finding a VHS tape in the rental place across the street. The title slipped my mind, and I assume you've got like a database or something in your head that'll make looking for it a breeze. So what do you say? Will you help me look for it?
You are looking for Debbie Does Dallas. I can recommend it.
If it helps you stay out of trouble, let us proceed.
Yeah, it'll solve all my problems. Let's go.
Let's go.
What are you looking for?
Right, wait there. Tell you what we'll do. Let's call an episode there, lads. When we come back, we'll help Pickles out with his quest, and then we'll do the main quest. Hope you enjoyed the episode, lads. See you in the next one.